With the full release of UFL coming out, I thought I would do a breakdown of exactly how this game works and what you can do within the game. Starting off with the squad or my club, you can see here is very similar, and I will be referencing FIFA and FC25 just to get your head around it. Two pairs and FC25 and of course FIFA in general. Now how this works is we have ourselves the bronze players if you want low rated, and you do choose one player to be your captain. So in this case I did go ahead and choose a Longstaff, and as you can see on the left hand side of the screen we've got 41,900 RP, and we have got that available to us to be able to make changes. Now every single player has an X amount of RP it costs to go in your team, kind of like a salary cap if you like. So for example, if we were to choose Blake and we swap him with this guy here, our RP goes up or down depending on the players we have available. And again, the same for centre backs and stuff like that. So this is in our entire bench. So you're already wondering why you swap players around and your RP hasn't changed. That's because all of this RP available includes our substitutes on our bench and our starting 11. Now, how this is completely different to pairs in FC25, to be able to get your players better or improve them, you actually have to play games and they gain level. Now, if you have a look at Longstaff, right underneath my camera here, there are all his statistics, and then there is XP. It currently has 0 out of 5,800. The more XP he gains, the more levels he goes up. So he'll just keep progressing up and up the more games we play. Now there is a main and a reserve, so we press LB or RB to swap to our reserves, and this is kind of like in your club. And at this minute in time, as you can probably tell, I have no players in my reserve, so I've got no one to select, but we do have 5 slots available. Going back to our main, we can then go ahead and work on our team, and how to gain players and much more is where the market comes into it. So if we go down to market on the screen here and go to transfers, you can see here it gives you all of the options. You've got purchases, loans, and then you play with them to get more RP. Now the more RP you get, this is how much it will cost for Bellingham. So you see that RP and the arrow pointing up is at 205,000. So to get Bellingham in our team, we need to have that much RP available to us. The currency above, which is called CP, as you can see there, is 251 million to get Bellingham. And just above my camera here, you can see that I've got 13,000 available. So we have to basically grow and gain more CP and RP, or 13 million available, sorry. Grow and basically grow our team up. Now, at the moment, we can go ahead and buy the lower rated players. The lower the rated the players, the cheaper they are. The more expensive they are, the higher rated they are, and etc. As you can see here, we don't have enough, but if we press RB or R1, we can actually select some loans. Now, at this minute in time, there isn't many loans available, and they do cost X amount of CP to loan. And you can see here, loan players from the list for 9 matches. The list updates every 24 hours. So these loans will change every 24 hours from where it says the daily roll being 23 hours and 46 minutes. And then you can bookmark X amount of players to add to your favorite to buy. Now you're probably wondering, well, how do I get more CP or any other in-game currency? There are several ways to do this. Starting off with the store, you can go ahead and buy these. You can see here we got our LP here, which is league points. You can buy them for X amount. Credit points are the ones you buy players with, and the same thing here, you can buy them for X amount. And then we have packs, which they are combined together. Now, to gain extra RP, LP, and of course CP, you can go to challenges. Now, there are challenges throughout the entire day, which you can see here right underneath my camera. If I move my camera up, there is a timer, which is left right down here. You can see 10 hours and 27 minutes for these daily ones to refresh. Now, overall, you get about 2 million CP every single day, as well as SP is gained and LP, as you can see there. So all we have to do is score in several games, or 3 games, and we get ourselves that reward. The next one is scoring several games in the first half of 1 match. We get an XP boost, 500, and so on and so off. And then there are also weekly objectives on top. So we got ourselves win 10 matches, and diligent player, which is log into the game 4 days in a row. We get a lot of boosts to there and 2.5 million CP. So the game is trying to give you as much CP as possible. Now there is a team pass, which you can see here, which is kind of like a battle pass if you want. And the more you buy, or sorry, the battle pass that you can progress, the higher up the tiers you go, the more stuff you unlock, as the SP that I mentioned earlier. So SP would stand for season pass, LP would stand for league points, and then that would leave us with RP and CP. CP being credit points and RP being reputation points. So you see how you get a lot. You also get a lot of premium stuff on top of that as well, like boosters, skin packs, and much more. Now, how this differs from FIFA and PES, As you can see here, there are no packs in store as of now. Maybe later on there will be, but you cannot get players from packs as it stands. So we are going to go into our first ranked game, and there are several. We've got casual here. We've also got ourselves showdown, which has events. But you can see here there's a premium pass version and there's showdown tokens, which isn't available just yet. You can enter the event once it becomes available. This will give you extra bonuses on top. And you can see here there are certain requirements that you need to do to get this done. And here are the rewards that you can win. We get showdown skin packs, a load of reputation boosters, RP on top, CP boosters, and much more coin boosts if you want to call it that. So let's head into a game of ranked. I'm going to go ahead and complete it. Your first game of ranked will be against the AI to basically determine what sort of skill rating you are and what division you should be starting in. So let me go ahead and get into the game. And just like any other game, you can go ahead and select the kit. We can have both of our basic ones here and our opponent kit as well. See, he's got hashtag United's kit. So you can do that for every single game. You select your kit and your opponent's kit. And here is our opponent's team. We are going to go ahead and complete this game. Whether we win, draw, or lose, it doesn't really matter. But let's get into the game now and get to the end result just to show you how that works. So the game has been complete. It's like an introductional game. It's just against the computer or AI. And then that's going to be like how this works in terms of points in. So now every other game from now on will be online in our rank. So just to show you here now what we get for winning the game and playing the game. You see here we completed 3 objectives, which gives us a lot of boost. We also gained ourselves some reputation and credits. Now, bearing in mind we had the boost on top. You see there that we switched from bronze to now silver 3. That is our rank, kind of like what division you are in. And the more you get, now you can see here, energy auto recovered enabled. The amount will be deducted when the window is closed. So that's basically like your stamina altogether. And if you press RB or R1, you go onto your squad. And this is everybody that's gained XP. So you can see here, Longstaff only got 285. His bar's the smallest. And that is also because he is the highest level. So you see here, everybody got 79. Stamina altogether, minus 21 taken off. And then next to my camera here, everybody got 222 XP or higher. Your captain does get more XP than anybody else. And then if you can see here, we get ourselves a special offer for Adidas. It doesn't really matter. If we head over to my club, we can go to divisions now. Because we played our ranked game, we have our divisions. And you can see here, from Division 1, we went to Division 3. We get ourselves the 1500 or 15,000 RP. And then if we were to scroll on to the next thing here, you can see that's the result that we won. And it said play or finish 5 matches to unlock winning streak to be promoted your club to the next division, which is on the left-hand side. And we have 90 days to do that. Kind of like seasons altogether. Now, in terms of how this is going to work further on, the more games you win, the more you get. You can see here that underneath my camera is a division rewards. We get an extra 17,500 RP. Again, going back to what RP is for our squad. Now you can see here we got more available and we are building up our currency slowly. Now you see here, we got ourselves some gift codes. You get them from just doing challenges altogether. And we're just going to go ahead and claim all of these rewards. Make sure you claim them once you've completed the objective, because then you do not miss out. And the same for weekly. We got ourselves underway here, 1 of 10 complete. And we need to go ahead and win 2 games back to back to get the next reward and much more. Now, the more currency you gain, the more skins you can get. Now, there's skins we haven't touched upon just yet, and we will open up one for the sake of the video. So as you can see here, we have different currency for different skins and the skin rarity as well. So you can see here, there are better skins or worse skins depending on what we have. And then we have our storage by pressing RB or R1, which we don't have anything of. So if we were to go ahead and buy this pack here, let's borrow it now, and you can see how it works. Kind of like how FC25 is in PES, but the difference is you don't get players, you get designs for your cards. Here we've got a right back and a centre back one. Let's go ahead and claim them. And then what we can do is we back off and go back to my squad. We can basically go ahead and click on the club and customize. And you can see here we can change all of our skins, our kits, and much more. So kit number, squad number, boots, gloves, you can get them all done. The stadiums are here as well if you want to change all of that. Very similar to FC, but if we were to go down to skins and then head over to library, you can see here we've now got ourselves our 2 skins available. Now to apply these skins, all you need to do is just press A or X once you're on there. And you can see here these skins do increase there. So for example, the series will become active when you apply 3 or more skins. So we have 3 of the same rarity of skins. They get tier 1 and get a little bit more composure. We get tier 2 unlocked, reactions, and tier 3 is headering. So we are going to go ahead and apply these now. So this guy has got the skin. And if we go ahead and select the other one here, who's going to be our starter, this one. So at a minute in time, we've got 2 out of 3 of this rarity done to be able to get ourselves a boost. Now, the better the skins, the more bonuses you get on top, but I'll explain that more in another video. And as you can see here, we are just currently working our way through the challenges. Now that we are online, for example, we can go over to squad. You can see here the 2 skins have been applied, and you can also see that their XP is on their way. So I'm going to go ahead and play a couple more games until we can level some of these cards up, and you can see how that works. So we are going to go into ranked, and we are going to go ahead and get ourselves an opponent. So I'll meet you at the end of this game as well. That game has been complete. Our opponent did actually go ahead and rage quit. We went 2-0 up nice and early. So let's see if we managed to progress with our players by winning that. You can see here ratings were upgraded. These are the players that all got leveled up. Now, of course, they're going to all be together because it's a brand new team. But you can see here they all got their ratings refreshed and upgraded. So it do it automatically. We've also got ourselves another challenge done, as you know. And then here is what we got from all the extra boosts. So we're actually currently averaging about 420 CP at the moment because of the boost we have on, which is quite nice. And again, you can see the same thing. The stamina with our player ratings are much more all rising up. And if we were to head back to my club and have a look at the squad, you can see that their levels have gone up as well, as you can see here with the arrows, which is really, really nice. We've got skill points here, so let's go ahead and talk about skill points. So every time you level up a player, it will have an arrow pointing up. And if you press X or square on this player, it will bring up their menu. And as you can see here, we've got 2 skill points. And this is going to be able to help us improve certain statistics. Now, everything is underneath my camera. So if I move my camera back up to the bottom of the screen here, you can have a look. So you can see here, we've got set piece expert, claimer, fake shot, drag back, sledgehammer, etc., etc. Now, underneath all of these has their own actual traits. So improves first touch, improves interceptions, improves chances of winning high balls, etc. This guy already has a claimer, which means improves tackling. But if I wanted to go ahead and put that skill point, I can press A and we can hold it down and we acquire that one there. So you want to go ahead and put on the correct skill points for each player that in their positions. So this guy's a centre back. So we can either back off the whole menu and go ahead and select our right back here, and we can go ahead this way. Or if you're on this menu, press right trigger and you can go through one by one and also look at their traits, for example. So if you wanted to know what players can do what. So we've got our winger here. He's got dribbler, down the wing, of course, set piece expert. But I would really like to improve his first time shots or one-touch shots in general. So I'm going to go ahead and level that up. And you want to go through every single player and basically improve them as you go on. Now, going back to events again, make sure you're always claiming it every single time. Get yourself more boosts and more currencies as you go through. So you've only got 1 left to do. And the weekly one is making its way up as well. And that's essentially UFL in a nutshell. The more you play, the more you get rewarded. There are going to be new things added on later on today, so I will cover that later on. And I will be doing in-depth how to explain things on the videos as well on this game. If you want to check that out, they will be on the second channel, which is in the description down below. But I wanted to do this on the main channel to see if you guys enjoy UFL or not. And I will catch you in the next video. If you do have any questions or something you didn't understand, please let me know in the comment section down below. And I will catch you in the next video.